I was telling to some of you guys early, due to the high salinity and the high winds, speed winds in this area, very few plants actually make it. The ones who make it are adapted to it, and they're very effective. You're gonna see a bunch of the same all over the place. We have something that looks like ocotillo, which is called Adam's tree.
I will explain to you a few little things like where. So everything here has to be either recycled, reused, separated.
Outrageous. It's such an incredible experience, like no other on Earth.
It's amazing.
It's very enjoyable. It's perfect.
For all ages.
For all ages. Yeah, even mine.
Yeah. We all cry when we see the whales.
Getting to go out and, well, of course with the whales, but the nature hikes and the tidal pool was so interesting. But the people have been marvelous. We've been taken care of so well. They're so accommodating. It's just a wonderful trip.
We have some, the lower jaw, which is that one that is there, and the other one that is in the corner, the two lower jaw. I have a picture here because you can have a better guess of how. The story of the camp is a story of two friends, Maldo and Johnny. And Johnny Friday is an American turned into Mexican, and Maldo is a rancher turned into a fisherman. Well, I think the only thing I can say about what the real feelings, a lot of emotions will come out of this. They're gonna fall in love with this place. So I think that's the greatest goal of the camp, to create a bond with these creatures, to create a bond with nature, to create a bond of respect, a bond of love. Connection you make with that whale out there, they will never forget that. It's a time where we need to love nature a little more. And I think was Alan Watts said, we are to the world what the apple is to the apple tree.
Touch the baby! That's it, Flannery, he's pushing the boat. He's pushing the boat! Look, you see that? You see that? Just totally just like...
The boat's lifted it on the other side. All the girls are...
The mangroves are a really important part of the ecosystem here because they provide a nursery for the small fish that are here in the lagoon. So they say a third of their lives in the mangroves. getting bigger before they go back out to sea. They also provide a really rich habitat for the birds, the turtles, the other wildlife that are here in the lagoon. The red mangroves have these really deep prop roots, it's called, roots that go right down into the sand, and they actually provide almost like a buffer for the land erosion or the wind erosion. So you see the red mangroves there, they're sort of scattered all over the sides of the lagoon and different areas of the lagoon. We also have the white mangroves as well. They have a slightly different root system than the red mangrove, and they protect them here because they're so important to the ecosystem. I think it's the million-dollar question always as to why are the whales coming so close to the boat, and it's one of those beautiful things that it can never be fully definitely answered, and I think that's the beauty of it because there's still a little bit of mystery. From the minute that the babies are born, they're using their little sensory hairs in their chin to move down mom's body to find the milk, and they're always constantly touching. The social behaviour that goes on, they're constantly rubbing and playing, and who knows what they think of us, but they seem to sort of gravitate sometimes over to us in a curious kind of way. And actually when they come over and there's all these hands wanting to touch, and you can see them actually kind of like closing their eyes and enjoying it and turning upside down. And the lovely thing is we're going out in these little skiffs, so you're very, very close to the water, and you don't need much more. It's that kind of harmony, I think, between the people who live here and the whales who also live here for a period of time. The trips, the whale watching trips, every time you go out, it's so different to the last one, and I guess that's what keeps it so exciting, is because you never actually know what you're going to get. So, for us, each day is just as an exciting one as the new one.